What's up, guys? It's thafnine, and it's been a while. If you have never heard of me before and just happen to stumble across my channel, then welcome. However, most of you already know me and are here to get an explanation for what the hell has been going on with me the past 3 weeks. This is going to be a long one, so buckle down, grab your popcorn, and let's get into the news! Before I jump into the Freedom Rant, because that's what most of you are here for, let me just give you some backstory as to what happened with my old channel. As most of you know, my old channel was youtube.com/afsterbone. I had 1,061 subscribers, over 80,000 video views, and was finally beginning to grow at a fast rate. I had videos dating back as old as 2012, and was finally finding my niche in the commercial parody/skit video category. In the beginning of August, I went inactive on my YouTube because I had launched a Minecraft server, which required a lot more time and attention, which prioritized over YouTube for many reasons. Oh my fucking god! About 2 weeks had passed when I said to myself, you know what, Afsterbone, you have a lot of fans. A lot of fans. You can't just leave them hanging, you have to make videos. So after motivating myself, I then proceeded to discipline myself to commit to an upload schedule. After committing to an upload schedule, I uploaded a video notifying everyone about my return. After I uploaded that video, I proceeded with my day as usual until I got the most devastating Skype message anyone could receive. It was a Skype message from a friend of mine, and he sent me, haha, rip YouTube. I was confused at first until I tried to visit my channel and was greeted with this. This account has been terminated for violation of the YouTube Terms of Service. Now, after reading this, my initial reaction was, oh my fucking god! But after collecting myself, I figured the best place to check for information was my email. So I checked my email and saw this email sent to me. It has been brought to our attention that activity in your account Afsterbone may violate YouTube's Terms of Service. After review, we have determined your account is not in compliance with our Terms of Service and have terminated your account accordingly. Immediately, I was super confused, thinking, what TOS violation have I made? Now, if you're already typing in the comments, it was from the time you streamed porn, you fucking idiot! Well, I'm telling you right now, that wasn't the reason, and I'll show you proof later in the video. Now, if you're like me, you have a checklist prepared for when tragic events like this happen. Complain to every person on your Skype contact list about how BS your termination is, take to Twitter, appeal to Google, contact my MCM, and last but not least, pray to God. The first two are easy enough to understand, so let's move on to the appeal to Google. So when your YouTube channel is terminated and you attempt to sign into your YouTube account, you are redirected to this page. Now, the only part of the page I really care about is the part at the bottom where it says, if you believe your access to this product was suspended in error, please contact us. So I'm like, phew! All I gotta do is fill out this form and I'll be good to go. Sadly, that's not what happened. Instead, I got this email. Your YouTube account was suspended due to repeated or severe violations of our Terms of Service and or community guidelines, and such cannot be restored. Now, in my appeal, I wrote things like, I have no clue why I was terminated, I am sorry if I did anything to cause this, I urge you to review my case, but despite my reasoning, I was hit with the default response. Now, I am a trooper, and I wasn't going to give up that easily, so I appealed again, thinking I was able to say something else to change their minds. So one day later, I wake up crossing my fingers and get denied again. I repeat this process 2 more times, only to get denied 2 more times. At this point, I was beginning to give up until I remembered my YouTube MCN Freedom. Now, if you don't know what an MCM is, let me briefly go over it. An MCM, or also called a multi-channel network, is a company that allows YouTubers like myself to join their network and receive cool perks like music licensing, video game upload rights, helpful resources, channel support, etc. in exchange for a portion of my channel's revenue. Now, when I joined Freedom, my X channel was super small. I joined in 2014 and for one reason only. It wasn't for the support, community, or anything I just mentioned. It was for the no minimum payout. Now, you could still get paid directly by Google and choose not to join an MCM. However, Google requires your channel to earn at least $100 in ad revenue before even considering mailing you out a check. Now, at this time, I just wanted the pennies I was making because I was 13 and I couldn't give a fuck. So essentially, I joined Freedom because they paid you even if you were a penny. Anyway, I never really used the tools Freedom had to offer simply because the network, in my opinion, was pure shit. Let me give you an example. Despite Machinima's scammy reputation, on their hub channel, they had very high quality series like Inside Gaming Daily.
Everyone was ready? Hey, here we go. You ready, guys? Yeah!
News dump.
Because
Ricky Leaks.
I got the real dirt on the Clinton campaign.
And the channel had an overall extremely professional feel from their thumbnails to the content itself. Freedom, on the other hand, has the following on their channel. Non-stop, oversaturated channel views by 2 old men in their late 80s.
Welcome back
Friends and viewers,
to another legendary epic Freedom Channel Spotlight.
you champs ready for another 3 remarkable, brilliant channels today?
And every day.
Yeah, nicely said, Chris. Welcome back, friends and viewers.
I think the funniest part about this is that George, the CEO of Freedom himself, has defended how reviews and shadows are effective. However, if you revisit some of these channels shouted out over a year ago, all of them have seen little to no growth. Also, in their channel description, they have selling points that make no sense, such as, Freedom is the fastest growing MCM and the largest by channel count. Which makes no sense, because that means the more people you have in your network, the more people you have to hire to take care of them. And then they also have straight up lies like, stock options for you. All partners can get Freedom stock, which doesn't even exist. If you watch the video they link, they compare themselves to Facebook.
You will be able to own stock options in Freedom, and when we have a successful IPO, those options will be worth a lot of money. How much money? Well, let's look at Facebook. Do you know how much money the CEO of Facebook earned in the year that they went IPO?
Which is plain stupid, because Freedom is not even close to the scale of Facebook. I wonder who else compares themselves to things they're not even close to. GFX team, professional graphics free for you! Which again, is not true. If you watch the video next to the point, you find out that Freedom doesn't supply in-house graphics for their users. Instead, they leech off of other people willing to give up their time to make graphics for a bunch of screaming 12-year-olds in exchange for promotion on an already oversaturated network. And when people find out Freedom does jack shit, they leave and then George looks for new people to leech off of. Now, I've mentioned the CEO George of Freedom throughout these points, but have not specifically addressed him, so let me go ahead and do that. George can best be compared to the host of Blue's Clues. And I'm not kidding. They have many things in common. Both talk to you like you're 5 years old. I mean, this is the outro of every video he makes, and on top of being cringy as fuck, he talks to you like you're 5 years old.
And we will grow together as a family, because this is the Freedom family. You are part of it. We are all part of it.
And we're all growing together.
Also, this man is so out of touch with the YouTube community and how things work around here. Take this video for an example.
Now, of course, you want people to appreciate what you do and not hate on you. But if people hate on you, let's say you get a lot of dislikes in a video or you get some really negative comments, that's actually a good thing. That's actually a good thing.
Okay, George, let's apply your theory of negativity as a good thing to a few channels and see how much they've grown.
Fuck this! I'm on Blog TV with my fucking hands up. I'm not
What
starting
is up,
my
ladies and
fucking
gentlemen?
self.
I am just,
You
I
fucking
am
stupid
completely
bitch.
fucking
This
pissed. I was
stupid
gonna write a
fucking
script for this
justice,
video,
our
and I just
fucking
figured I
righteous
just need to
fucking
talk. I just
nigger,
need to
Alex,
fucking
is
talk.
doing this shit.
I don't
You
understand
fucking
why
nigger.
I'm still getting
Can't wait to
hate.
report your death.
I really hope you die of cancer. I hate every single one of you.
That have been made of
Fuck
me.
the
Whether it
fans.
be,
I swear to fucking God, I'm gonna...
Harrison,
Yo,
purposely
everybody type in the chat,
manipulating
Alex
clips,
is a
taking
stupid
clips out of
nigger.
context,
Just type in the
where
chat,
we
Alex
say
is a stupid
something
nigger.
that I'm not.
Fuck him.
Fuck the fans.
Hello everyone! We are very excited to bring you an announcement today. It's a really big announcement. Hey everybody, this video is us wanting to explain some things about React World. The confusion and negative response to what this all is has been so overwhelming. I know we didn't realize that we need to speed up with how we...
Yeah, George, don't think that negativity strategy of yours is working out too well. And this just blows my mind what George says. Listen to this!
Just gained a new person that you wouldn't have gotten without this negative publicity. So, DDoS attacks are healthy. DDoS attacks are healthy because they show that we are creating an emotional response out there in the community. Do you agree?
Ew! Are you smoking some sort of crack? So you're saying, George, if I DDoSed your service to the point where they burnt like my fucking toaster oven, swatted your office claiming you were murdering your wife and sending ISIS to bomb your house, that's healthy because it creates an emotional response? Are you fucking kidding me? Another thing that pisses me off is that you waste the company's money on stupid projects that we all know are going to fail. Just watch this video.
Freedom helped fund the new gaming house.
I got the donation from my YouTube network, Freedom. The support is awesome. Please tell George that. Alright? Love
Okay.
you guys. The Freedom family. I'm so proud to be part of it.
If you don't know what just happened, basically George donated the equivalent of around 1,000 US dollars in Philippines money to some random ass kid, hoping it would help everyone.
Grow together.
As a family.
And it also seems the Freedom Network as a whole is extremely poor based on one piece of evidence. Before I present this evidence, I want to give a huge shout out to YouTuber thafnine. This guy is someone I've recently started talking to here on YouTube, and he made a Freedom rant as well, which I will link in the description. On top of that, he really helped me get through this tough time as he experienced a similar situation to mine as well. back on topic. In thafnine's video, a person by the name of Anthony, who happens to be a manager at Freedom, comments this. Bad research goes right through. To which I reply, shut up, Anthony. We all know you would switch networks in a heartbeat except you get that big fat paycheck. To which he replies, lol, no. You'd be surprised what I make. Let's just say this. I could easily work 9 to 5 at a fast food place and make more. Also, where my channels are does not dictate my pay. I'm with Freedom because I can, in an unbiased way, say it's the best place to be. To which I reply, Freedom is too saturated to help anyone grow. Only reason why I'm partnered with you is because you pay by PayPal every month. So you're telling me that you, a manager, is making less than a McDonald's employee? What? If that's true, then no wonder why Freedom is such a crap network, because they're super poor. You also say, Anthony, that the video was poorly researched, despite thafnine supporting every point with evidence.
I remember how I said before that Freedom accepts anyone. Well, someone on Reddit did a test with a completely brand new channel, no views, no videos, and not even a profile picture. And they took him.
You know what, Anthony? When this video goes up, I'm gonna DM this to you on Twitter, and I want you to tell me that this video is poorly researched. Please swing at me. Alright, now that I've crapped all over Freedom, let's talk about my support ticket. So since my channel was falsely terminated, I went ahead and contacted Freedom Support. Now, it's going to take way too long to go through every message exchange, so I'm just gonna touch on the important things. It started off with me pleading my case and going back with this guy named Jeremy. He was asking me for some basic information about my channel, so I sent him this message. I was doing nothing abnormal. I was creating your typical game commentary, skits, and commercial parodies. I have/had 0 copyright strikes. I received 1 community guideline strike for spam, however, I appealed it and won. I currently only have 1 strike for streaming pornography, which occurred roughly 3 weeks ago. I have since not gotten in any trouble with YouTube, and there is no reason why I should have been terminated. And he responds essentially telling me, oh, you stream porn? Well, that's why you were terminated. Now, I did stream porn once, and it was stupid of me. I got a well-deserved community guideline strike, but the reason it's called a strike is because you get multiple chances. Jeremy couldn't get past the fact that it was 1 strike which I'd received 2 weeks prior to the termination. It had nothing to do with it. So I was getting quite pissed off at this to the point where I demanded to be escalated to someone who can contact Google and figure out what is going on. But did I get someone who could contact Google? Nope! I only got escalated to a ticket manager. Now this Antonio guy was a straight up dick. His first response to the ticket essentially said, YouTube can terminate whatever they want. You stream porn? That was a bad thing. Bye. And then he closed the ticket. Excuse me? You're not gonna lock my ticket without attempting to work with me. I don't think so. So I reopened the ticket and hit him with this. Long response, breaking everything down for him. And what does he respond with? I apologize, but it seems I failed to understand your main concern. Could you please clarify?
Are you fucking kidding me?
So at this point, I'm furious and respond with the most dumbed down post ever. Like, I made this thing idiot-proof, bulleting my points like I'm speaking to a 5-year-old. And what does he respond with? Thank you for being direct, however, I have already addressed your main concern.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, you have not addressed my main concern. You continually stressed the reason why my channel was terminated was for streaming porn when you refused to reach out to Google and find out from the source. And on top of all this, what is really beginning to piss me off is after every response, he locks the ticket and sends out an email threatening to ban me from their support page. So let's read this email, shall we? Your account received multiple warnings from my agents and team leads. Therefore, we now inform you about your account being at risk. We will ban you from our support portal if you keep going like this. Okay, so let's view the reasons they list for their ban warning. Number 1, harassing Freedom support staff. Well, unfortunately, I don't know what the word harassing means, so I don't understand what you're trying to say. Number 2, spamming the Freedom support portal. That is the biggest load of garbage ever. Throughout the entire support ticket, I do not write any more than 2 messages before a staff member responds. And as you've already seen in the video, all my responses are well written and constructive. Also, you want to talk about spam Freedom? How about the fact you sent this email to my inbox 6 fucking times? Anyways, the funniest part about the support ticket is Antonio's final response is just a lie straight to my face. I'd personally reach out to YouTube when I see there is something that we can do to help. Yeah, right. You don't have contacts for shit. So I respond calling him out, essentially saying, you're full of shit, and that is when he finally bans me from the support system. GG, Freedom. The biggest irony about this entire situation is that I actually received an email from YouTube themselves after all of this saying, your account has been suspended for submitting abusive legal requests and will not be reinstated. So look at that, Freedom. Turns out you were wrong all along, you cocky bastards. Now, let me address this termination reason directly from Google. I have no clue what the hell they're talking about. I have sent in DMCAs before and the videos have been taken down, so I have no clue why that was my termination reason. I really don't know how else to explain it. I legit have no clue what the hell they're talking about. I mean, it's unfortunate. This is what happened, and I'm pissed off about it. But at the end of the day, I tried everything and knew I had just lost the battle. So even though my channel was terminated, I was still owed money from Freedom for the months of June and July. I was owed $7.60 for the month of June and $5.40 for the month of July. Well, guess what, guys? They stole that money from me as soon as the support ticket closed. Now, I am not saying that it was Antonio who did this, but it's awfully suspicious that right after I was banned from support, they seized my money. Like, I can't believe Freedom fucking stole my money. They were already paid by Google, and my payments were Quenu to send out, but nope, they stole my money from me. And Bosny, if you're watching this video, I know you're sitting there thinking, why don't you just take him to the court, you fucking idiot? Because I realize that a lawsuit over $12 isn't worth it. The reality is, I am a victim of just purely bad luck. My channel was terminated for a false reason, and my MCM screwed me over by not helping me and stealing money from me. So, that brings me here, a new start. I want to thank you for listening to my rant/explanation regarding everything that has been going on, and for your continued support throughout the situation. We may not have 1,000 subscribers, but we got 43. One of the things I'm going to be doing over the next few days is re-uploading some of my videos from my old channel, but don't worry, I'll make it so it doesn't show up in your feed so you're not spammed with uploads. Again, thanks for everything, and I will talk to you all later. Peace.